3 tips to help you hire a drywall contractor. Drywall is used in the making of ceilings and interior walls. If the job is done well, the surface will look smooth. Therefore, it's much better to try the services of a drywall contractor for this type of projects. However, if your room wall is warped, you won't be satisfied with the results. Given below are a few tips that you can follow to hire the services of a professional. Read on to know more. 1. Look for a reliable drywall contractor. At first, it can be difficult for you to look for a reliable professional. Therefore, you can get started with referrals. It's better to ask your family members, friends or colleagues for recommendations. As an alternative, you can search on the internet. You can check out the sites of different providers and ask for quotes. Once you have created a short list, you can interview potential contractors. 2. Interviewing different contractors. During interviews, make sure you ask the right questions. The questions should be about the cost of the job as well as other relevant matters. For instance, you should ask about the company age and history. If you come to know that the service provider has had a bankruptcy recently, make sure you know that the service provider will do a good job. Apart from this, the service provider must be licensed and insured. You should also be familiar with the dispute resolution process of the provider. By asking all these questions, you can get a much better idea of the contractor's legitimacy. Actually, the idea is to weed out all the poor performers so you can go with the right one. 3. Negotiate with the providers. Once you have chosen a good contractor, your next move is to go ahead and negotiate to get a better deal. Also, it's important to have a few important things in your contract. First of all, the contract should clearly mention the actual price of the project. If possible, you may want to get an estimate of the cost at the time of signing the contract. This will allow you to get a clear picture of what you will have to pay for the project. This is better if you want to avoid being overcharged at the end. Also, don't forget to read through the contract. As far as the advance payments are concerned, make sure the amount is reasonable. Making full payment before the work is done is not recommended at all. Also, the contract should provide complete description of the services they are going to provide for the price. Besides, there should be a clear description of the terms of termination. It's better to have all of the details in writing. The takeaway. Long story short, these are the 3 tips that you may want to keep in mind when looking for the right drywall contractor. Keep in mind that going with a company that offers the lowest quotes is not a good idea. You should make your decisions based on the factors given in this article. Hope this helps. Are you looking for drywall contractors Vancouver or drywall contractors Burnaby? If so, you should check out Drywallers.